Oh, my first reaction video on Twitch. It's crazy out here, bro. It's absolutely wild. Um, so yeah, we're gonna be watching about 5 videos. We have a Stanley animations right here, as you can see. We have a My Story animated video after this. We have what do we have? Three horror shorts and 2 tomorrow's teaching videos that I haven't seen. So let's get to it.
I've seen teachers get tripped, stalked, robbed, dogged, popped, locked, dropped. These teachers are dang near out here dancing, but to the sound of their mental health deteriorating. Let's talk about it. These got to be the meanest students I've ever seen since segregation. They're treating teachers like the Little Rock
You know,
Nine, and that's an abnormal.
as a black male, as myself, I should know a lot about segregation. You know, was segregation really a bad thing? Let's really think about it. So, me, an African American male, and a Caucasian male that could be watching this, say that we're in a restaurant, right? And, I'm doing my typical African American things, like, I don't know, yelling at my baby mama, or, I don't know, blasting rap music. Hey, I can't help it. It's like instinct for me to do that. I can't control it. It's just my way. It's the way. It's the way. Do you think that you should be around someone that you don't want to be around? You know, just like you don't want to, hear my rap music and my baby crying, my 15 babies crying. I don't want to hear your country, your country accent going all over the place, right? So I feel like that since you know we don't like certain things about each other, why don't we just stay away from each other? I'm not saying, you know, I'm not saying make black people drink out of a fire hose, but I'm saying we get the same things, but make it blacks and whites, man. And for all of you that like to be around other people, we can have those same things. We can have mixed, black, and white. And that's how it should be for the rest of time.
Normally hard bar to reach, and somehow the students of today have managed to not only reach that bar, but they flipped it vertically and started
Hey,
stripping
yo.
on it. I'm not old by any means, and this is gonna make me sound like I am, but back in my day when I was in school, we may not have had the best class. Matter of fact, we made our principal retire, but we had boundaries. We did the little things, like being late, skipping class, talking smart to the teacher. Oh, I broke my pencil. Stanley, do you kiss your mother with that mouth? Nah, but I use it.
I sure do. I sure do kiss my mother with this mouth. And I kiss yours too. If you think you smart, do you kiss your mother with that mouth? No, I don't kiss my mother with that mouth. I don't kiss nobody with that mouth. These lips are for me and me only. Why would I want to kiss someone else with my lips that's not my partner? Do you kiss your mother with that mouth? When is the last time you kissed your husband? All right. Oh, yeah. That's right. That nigga dead. Dead in the dirt, not breathing. He not breathing. So what are you worried about when I'm kissing when you can't kiss nothing?
Use it to kiss yours though. Just the dumb stuff like that. Me personally, I never purposely made my teachers mad. I hate being the reason someone's day is worse. The way I see it, everyone already has something going on in their life. My job as a side character in everyone else's life is to add as little to their plate as possible. But once a teacher starts adding Thanksgiving portions to my plate, I'ma start adding Fortnite traps to their chair. But that's the thing right there, because kids today will add September 11th traps to their classroom. Oh, Jimmy, I really like your shirt. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's the bomb. How'd you know? Huh? For example, my teacher just came back from being with her mother because her father just passed away. This nigga was on his deathbed for like a month. She has photos of him on her desk, on her computer wallpaper, everywhere. A week goes by since she's been back.
Low-key, bro should have just lived. How hard is it to just live? You know, oh, you on your deathbed. Man, come on, man. Let's really think about it. You're telling me that at the grown age that you are at, you can't live? Man, if I could live at the age that I'm living at, your grown self, your grown 50, 60, 70-year-old self should just be living. And that's how I feel.
Back after a month of not being here. We studied a unit, took a test, and got our test grades back. 2 kids out of my class got zeros because their papers were identical. I know this because I sit right behind them. This is the same teacher from my She Touched Me video. The girl that was being nosy in that video and her friend.
Yo, that's what we doing now? This is what we're doing in 2023? Now listen here, brother. Listen here. This is strictly, this came straight from the Bible. In book, I was only here for a cupcake. It states that if you're over the age of 18, and you're talking to a high schooler, you're a Geppetto. You're nothing better than a Geppetto. And that's how I feel. No, not even respectfully. Disrespectfully. Why are you touching kids at your grown age? Because your father did. It's not my fault that your father doesn't have the right stats equipped to make him immortal. My Warframe hasn't died since I played the game. Because I got the right equipment and the right stats and the right Warframe. Something that you don't got.
And I was besides her start arguing. Why would you cheat off my test? Ain't nobody look at your paper. You literally copied off my answer. Girl, shut up. Are you dumb? Yo, mama. What are you saying right now? The teacher comes over to see what's going on. The girl who's mad stands up and starts having a back and forth with the teacher, and what could have been a civil conversation ended up turning into a heated argument that led to the craziest one-liner I've ever heard. Well, I don't care. The only person that's been passing this class since you left is your father anyways, you dumb bitch.
Damn.
I've never heard a class.
Low-key. That's the type of timing I like. That's what I like to see. I feel like more people should have the attitude that she has. Respectfully.
Class gets so quiet. The nerve to even say that is insane. Keep in mind, she's saying this while being dragged out of the classroom by our deputy officer. That's how intense this got. And I'm not gonna lie, she got balls, because me personally,
that beautiful Caucasian woman did not deserve what just came to her. That's police brutality. Them using their standing to hurt other people. All she did was say the truth. She was exercising her First Amendment right, the right of free speech. And that officer hating.
If I was the teacher, forget this job. We can shoot the fade right now. The teacher, I kid you not, took another 2 weeks off of school. My point being, you little demon spawns from the devil himself are now worse than that student. And it's not even your fault. We got parents doing TikTok trends trying to raise their views instead of trying to raise their children. But at the same time, you little gremlins are gonna run into consequences at a later time in life. And the older you experience consequences, the more serious the punishments gets. Like, I used to be a chronic thief when I was a kid. I will not lie. I steal anything from headphones to games to your iPhone right now. And when I got caught, my parents whooped my ass. And I learned to stop, because when you're young and do something or say something dumb, you only gotta deal with your parents. But one day, you're gonna have to deal with adults, and they're gonna like that joke about their father passing so much that they're gonna recommend you tell it to their father directly. So basically, if you're that kid at your school, just make sure you tighten up.
And when I tell your father, what is he gonna do about it? That's what it really comes down to. You're talking about, oh, tell my father, you will say that. Wait, what if I do? He ain't gonna do nothing. You wanna know why? Because your father dead. You don't got no daddy.
The last thing I want to see is one of my viewers get their jaw rocked for not knowing how to handle confrontation. With that being said, it's a wrap. Fade to black.
That was the Stanley Animations video. Hey, yo, go check out Stanley channel. All peace and love to Stanley. Hold on.